Okay, let's do the next one. Bonus shares. AQ8 will be on bonus. What do you mean by bonus shares? Bonus shares means capitalization of reserves. What is bonus issue? Capitalization of, from the perspective of the shareholder, it is free share. From the perspective of the company, it is capitalization of reserves. Let's say you have 10 shares. How many shares do you have? Company will announce bonus issue. 2 for every 5. Meaning 2 shares will be given as bonus for every 5 shares held. If you hold 5 shares, company will give 2 shares. If you hold 10 shares, company will give 4 shares. How? Free. Free means they won't collect money from. Sir, how can they give free? Very simple. Company has reserves. Company has, it has nothing to do with EPS. Keep EPS aside. I have not started EPS on bonus issue yet. So I'm teaching you how does bonus issue work. Company has reserve. Reserve means what? Profit. Company has earned profit. This profit, I can give it to you as dividend. Can I give it to you as dividend? But if I give dividend, no. To me, it is appropriation of income. But in the hands of the investor, it is income. And on the income, tax will be computed by government. You will have to pay income tax on that. Problem number 1. Second problem. When I give my reserves as dividend to you, I'm not giving you reserve. I'm giving you cash. What am I giving you? Company will lose its cash, giving it back to shareholder. Because of this, the cash available in the company will reduce, capital will reduce, business operation level will reduce, profit will reduce in next year. I want cash with me so that I can invest it and then earn more profit next year. So what will I do? I will say, no, I won't give you dividend. Then you will be like, you want profit, but you've not given me anything. I am upset. I am sad. So some shareholders don't understand that they've not got any return in reverse because company has kept that money and company will grow further. You don't understand. You want money. So what does the company do? Company will be like, okay, what? You want money now? You want profit back to you. If I give it to you as dividend, you will get tax. I will give you bonus share. You have 5 shares, take 2 shares free. You have 10 shares, take 4 shares free. You have 20 shares, take 8 shares free. So I give you shares back to you as bonus. How do I give that bonus? When I give you shares, I should collect money from you. No, I won't collect money. In my balance sheet, on the liability side, here there is share capital. Here there is reserves. I will take money from reserve. I will take reserves, put it into capital. I will take reserves, I will put it into capital. That is the reason bonus issue is called capitalization of reserve. We take the reserve and put it to capital. Without collecting money from the shareholders, I will give the share free to the shareholder. Now you had 5 shares, now you got 2 shares free. Your 5 shares became 7. If you want cash, you can sell those 2 shares in the market and collect cash. If you don't want cash, now you can hold 7 shares with you. You understand what I'm trying to tell? This is bonus issue. This is, what is it that you should know with regard to bonus issue in CA Inter? Bonus issue is free share. Bonus issue is, as a company, have I collected money from the shareholder? Without collecting money, I have given share. Without collecting money, I have given free share. Understood? Now, in beginning of the year, how many shares are there? Look, ignore 21-22 column. Ignore 2021-22. Come to 22-23. Look at 2022 and 23 column. How much is the number of shares that is there at the beginning? Very good. On 1st of July, what did the company do? 1 share for every 4 shares sold were given as bonus. 1 share will be given as bonus if you have 4 shares. 10,000 shares are there. So 10,000 into 1 by 4. Everybody 10,000 into 1 by 4. Can I say 2,500 shares are given as bonus? 10,000 plus 2,500. At the end of the year, how many shares are there? Everybody understood? Okay, Gaurav should listen. If you don't listen, then later you will get doubt. Okay, now carefully clear. 12,500 shares are there at the end of the year. 10,000 shares are there at the beginning. This is because 2,500 shares are given as bonus during the year. Now, can I ask my question? Numerator 10 lakh that neither do I have it nor do you have it. What will be denominator? Is it 10,000? Is it 12,500? Or is it not 10 and not 12,000? Not 10 and not 12,000. Use your calculator. Tell me what do you take? Everybody, people watching online, online friends, do it. You have 10,000 into 12 by 12, and you're doing this 2,500 shares into 9 by 12. That is your existing knowledge. If the answer can be computed using your existing knowledge, what you got from old questions, why would I give new question? If there is a new question, that means there is something new to learn. Yeah. Correct. No, if someone has given new question, means there is something new to learn. No. Are you ready? Can I tell you something now? Stop writing. Stop writing. Stop looking at the book. Listen. Please look at me. Not like that. Casually. Like look at me like this. As if I've stolen your pen and then you're trying to snatch it away from me. Now, whenever bonus issue happens, like I mentioned sometime ago, company does not collect cash. Company does not collect cash. Then how do they give shares? From reserves they take, they put into capital. From reserves they take and they put into that reserve was there even before bonus issue. That reserve was there even before bonus issue. So underlying statement is a company when it makes bonus issue, it doesn't matter when they make bonus issue. Company when they make bonus issue, it doesn't matter when they make bonus issue. Would have to compute it for full period. When are they doing bonus issue? But you should compute it from 1st of April only. Sir, but why? I told you no. Bonus issue is made using profit. That profit was there on 1st of April only with us. Okay. So there is nothing changing in the company. Something was written in reserves and surplus. Now you're writing it in share capital. So it was there with you before bonus issue. It is there with you after bonus issue. You understood? Then why did we then add separately? Then we used to take it from July till March. Why? Because then we had 10,000 shares into 10 rupees, 1 lakh rupees capital with us. After 1st of July, what happened? Some new 2,500 shareholders came and they gave 25,000 rupees fresh cash to us. Now, are they giving cash? Capital before bonus issue, capital after bonus issue was same. Will remain same. Previously, it was under the heading reserves and surplus. Now it is under the heading share capital. Everybody understand? Previously, it was there under the heading reserves and surplus. Now it is under the heading share capital. Two perspectives of seeing. Number one, plus Partidya, are we collecting cash? If we collect cash from the day we collect the cash, we count. If we don't collect cash, if you're giving them free, count it from beginning only. Count it from understood. Second point, that reserve was there before, that reserve is there with us after also, so count it from beginning. I've given a beautiful point for all of you to note. See this here. In case of bonus issue, read only the first line. Current year, what to do? Consider full year. Irrespective of, you might make the issue on 1st of July, 1st of January, 1st of February. Even if you make bonus issue on 31st of March, one day before the year, count it for full year. Did everyone understand? So whenever bonus issue is made, how do we compute EPS? Compute weighted average number of equity shares for full year. Understood? I will compute now. How much is Patesh? Patesh 10 lakh. Patesh, I don't think you have it out. Do you have doubt in Patesh? No. Okay. Now Patesh, I'll write here 10. And number of equity shares, what do we do? See, 1st of April, we had opening 10,000 shares. I'll take 12 by 12. And 1st of July, I made bonus issue. How many shares? 1 for every 4. 10,000 into 1 by 4. How much is that? It should be considered from 1st of April only. Should be considered from 1st of, though the issue is on 1st of July. How many months? 5 months. So 10,000 into 12 by 12. 10,000. 2,500 into 12 by 12. So denominator will be 12,000. Whenever there is bonus issue, does the date of bonus issue matter? No. Date of bonus issue doesn't matter. You still compute it from the beginning of the year only. So we would have to take 12,500 in the denominator. What do we get? 80. So easy, no? There's something else remaining, pending. Okay, now listen. Shh. Focus. We are not done. Correct start now. Copy ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ ನೀವು. You're not here to copy. Listen to me. You understand current year EPS is 80. What is the objective of EPS? Why do we compute earnings per share? What's your name? Vinay, help. What's your objective of computing EPS? Why do we compute EPS? I showed TCS Q1, Q2, Q3. Why did we compute EPS then? Okay, next point. Why do we present? What do they do using it? Point 8. It was some point. Comparison. What do we do? We compare now Q4 EPS, Q3 EPS. We compared Q3 was more, Q4 is less. What did we understand by that? Whether we understood that Q3 had more profit than Q4. Company is not performing as good it performed in Q3. Did we understand that? In something. Okay, now let's check that with regard to this company also. How much was their last year profit? 8 lakh. How many shares were there last year? Can we compute their last year CPS? Can we compare their last year CPS? Current year is how much? 80. We just computed. Last year CPS is 8 lakh divided by 10,000. How much is it? 80. Akka, how much is last year EPS? Last year EPS is how much? Yeah. This year EPS is how much? What is your understanding? Has the company done better than last year? Has the company done worse than last year? Profit is same. That conclusion is wrong. Sir, why? How much is the profit of last year? How much is the profit of this year? Did their capital increase? They did not collect 1 rupee cash. Their capital is same last year. Their capital is same this year. How much was the profit last year? How much is the profit this year? How much did the profit increase by? 2 lakh rupees profit increase? No. Why is EPS not increasing? Bonus issue. So, whenever you do bonus issue, number of shares will increase on the whole period. And EPS has changed. But capital has not changed in the previous year. No. So, EPS is giving us wrong understanding. If I compare last year EPS to current year EPS, I will think the profit has not changed. But has the profit increased or not? EPS should show no that increase. EPS is not showing. So this original EPS is not valid for consideration for comparison. We need to restate our original EPS of the previous year. Why? If I compare last year's 80 with current year 80, I'm thinking that the company is not progressing only. What is the company progress? Yes, from last year profit of 8 lakh, it has gone to current year to 10 lakh. You understood? Everyone? Last year, how much is the profit? Little. How many shares were there last year? 10,000. How many shares are there current year? 12,500. How many shares are there current year? 2,500 additional shares were. When did we issue bonus shares? 1st of July. But we're computing it from when? 1st of April. Why? There's no cash collected. There's no cash. If you're counting it from 1st of April, why not you count it from 31st of March? Because 1st of April, 31st of March, same, no? If you count it from 31st of March, it is like last year only it was there. No? If it was there last year, in last year denominator, we should not take 10,000, we should take 12,000. 8 lakh by 12,500. Now tell me how much is the EPS for last year? How much is EPS for current year? 64 to 80, how much is the increase? 16 rupees EPS is increasing to 16 by 64. 16 divided by 64 into 100. Can you say 25% increase in EPS from last year to this year? Check 8 lakh and 2 lakh difference. So 8 lakh and 10 lakh difference. 2 lakh divided by 8 lakh into 100. There is 25% increase in profit. There should be 25% increase in EPS. When did we make bonus issue? 1st of July. Why are we counting from 1st of April? Because it is pre-share. Because it is We don't collect cash. So free ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಏನು? We're giving it free. Doesn't matter when we give it on 1st of July and 1st of March. We'll count it from 1st of April. And then count current year EPS. We keep taking full of current year. That bonus issue is made out of reserve, which was there in the company last year also. So whenever you do bonus issue, bonus shares are to be considered not just in current year denominator, it should be considered in previous year denominator also. It should be considered in previous year denominator also. And then using that, we need to restate the EPS for last year. In the last year balance sheet and P&L, what would have been the EPS? 80. In the last year P&L, what would have been the EPS? 80. In the current year, when we prepare P&L, we should show current year EPS to be 80. Last year's original EPS was 80, but for comparison, we will write 64. If we don't write 64, what will happen? Any user, anyone in the public to whom you give, they will see last year 80 EPS, this year 80 EPS, company has not progressed. But if you tell them, no, last year 80, this year it is 80 because we did bonus issue. If we would have not done bonus issue, then it would have been 10 lakh by 10,000. 10 lakh by 10,000 is so much. 100. 100 has become 80. Why? We added more people to denominator. You understood? Very good. Copy this. And see here, read this second point. Consider bonus issue in ways to find restated EPs. For so today, when you go to search for a company which has done bonus issue last year, search for a company which has done bonus issue, you download their P&L statement and see. In their P&L, they would have written last year data, they would have written original EPS and restated EPS. They would have written both. They would have written both.